guys, Nick and Sammie here, and tonight we're going to practice the freeze trigger. If you want to watch the induction phase, just click on the card up here somewhere, and otherwise here we are just practicing doing the freeze trigger. Before we start, Sammie, is there anything you want to say or anything like that?
No. Was this requested by our fans?
A lot of people like seeing you frozen.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot of people just like seeing you frozen.
Okay.
3. Take a deep breath in. Open your eyes. What was that like?
It was like I took a nap.
Yeah. What did it feel like? Did you have like a dream?
I was thinking about the raspberry bars that I was making.
Yeah. What about those raspberry bars?
I like watching them in the oven, and then they looked kind of funny because it looked like they were breathing, because like when I looked at them, I was kind of like mesmerized, because like the tops of it was like going like this, and it was like bubbling, and it looked like it was alive, and I was like, that's kind of interesting. It looks like it's moving.
Can you hold your hand up again like you did, like that?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what the pies are like?
Well, it's like this. It's like this strudel, and then there's like a layer. There's the base layer, and then the raspberry layer, and then the top crumble layer, and then because the middle layer is the raspberry. It like there's water in it, right? And the water, I guess maybe there's like life to water or something, or like some like the chemical component of water makes it such as that, it like expands and contracts, and then it was hot, and so it was like whoa. It was just like whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just like sitting there like that.
Yeah.
And then I was like wondering, it looks like it's breathing. It's like going up and down and up and down. Yeah.
Put them up again. Freeze. Unfreeze. That sounded pretty exciting. Was it more exciting, or was it kind of fun?
I don't know why I was thinking of that. Because like I ate something, but so I looked at that, I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. And because I was thinking about my cookbook and what I was going to write in it. And then there's this book on the counter that I wanted to read again because one chapter it says the quantum you, and then I started reading it because I wanted to understand what he was explaining about that. And then it said like humans, or like there's matter and energy, and with humans there's matter, energy, and thought, and that's what makes us different. So it's like, oh, so when I read the book, I was like, oh, like it makes sense, because it's like there's matter and energy in the like in the pie, but there's no thought, because like the pie is not thinking, but we're matter and energy and we have thoughts. So yeah, like I'm gonna try and read that tomorrow, because that was a bit intriguing.
Freeze. Unfreeze. So what intention did you set when you were making the pies tonight?
Well, I was thinking about JC, because the first batch were for the older kids, because it had milk in it, and then it had milk and eggs, so JC couldn't eat that, so I had to make a second batch of what's called raspberry bars, and that didn't have milk and eggs. That was a vegan recipe. So yeah, I was making it. Oh, and then I saw, like, I read this Facebook post of this lady that we know, and she said that, like, she's like commenting on how her son is 2.5 years old, and that like she implied that he's not talking, and that she's like that her son uses verbal cues to express what he's thinking, and he said, oh, it's like so cute. And then, like, instantly, like, it took me back to the time when I found out JC had her, like, problems, like her walking and not talking, and like it just kind of made me feel like I traveled back in time, and I could remember, like, how she was when she was 2 years old, and then I was thinking, I was like, yeah, that might have been caused by him, like, drinking like formula milk, and then being vaccinated with GMOs, and yeah, and I felt really sad because that was when I didn't know what was going on, and then I snapped out of it, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna make this for JC because I love her, and yeah, she's gonna have, like, a really special, like, breakfast tomorrow, and yeah, and I just, like, snapped out of it and just thought, okay, I'm going to forgive myself and snap out of it, because we're gonna do everything we can to recover her, and she will be recovered. We know that. So, and then, yeah, like, also her son was the same age as Sappy, her youngest, and Sappy obviously doesn't use like nonverbal cues, or she does use nonverbal cues, and then she also like verbalizes what she wants. So, yeah, there's a sense of sadness, but then there's also a sense of like gratefulness that that brought us to our awakening of what's going on with our children and how we can help them.
Freeze. You are the best mom in the world. You are the best mom in the world. You are the best mom in the world. Unfreeze. That sounded like a very good intention to set. I think we'll wrap up with this. Oh, how has this session been for you, Samantha?
It's been good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. How did you feel each time that I gave you the command?
Just like, it was just kind of a wrap up of some of the thought loops that I was having. And when you said freeze, I would just kind of set those loops aside and get myself prepared to go to bed and not think about those things, and just be grateful and glad that the girls are here, and that they're happy and healthy.
Freeze. You are the best wife in the world. You are the best wife in the world. You're the best wife in the world. Unfreeze. I love you.
Love you too.
Thanks a lot for watching, guys. If you like this sort of stuff, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we appreciate it if you have any requests or suggestions. It's up to Sammie if we'll do any of them. Also, make sure you follow Sammie on Instagram, MamaLouie88. Thanks, guys.
Bye. Yeah, it's it's like the moving layer on top of this layer is like waffling up and down.
Looks yummy.